All right, Shalom. Before I get started, Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahweh Shai, Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahweh Shai, Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahweh Shai, Call Allah Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rachak Wadash. Secondly, we want to give double honors to the elders apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well, and who are the true leaders of Israel today. I also like to give another shout out to the head of the Man of Israel camp, Amerkkkia, whom I teach under down here in Greenville, South Carolina. Would like to give another shout out to you, sincere Akim, throughout the four corners of the earth that's pushing this truth and our sincerity and righteousness in these last days. And I also would like to give a quick shout out to you, Israelite foreigners that's looking like the other heathen nations causing confusion, coming back to your heritage in these last days. And a quick shout out to you few outlaws, you sisters out there that's standing in order and doing what y'all need to do in these last days. All right, to y'all, I like to say shalom. And I'm gonna go over this video. I mean, that's like not video. This article that I saw on the end time headlines. All right, and if you brothers don't got that app, I highly recommend y'all brothers Akim or either Outwath. Even though y'all can't do no videos, you want to stay up on the latest news. This was one of the best apps you could download. If you need a video to do, hey, this app right here gonna get it. Goes into pretty much everything you want, man. Prophecies, places being shot up, anything, man. This app has it, man. It's a beautiful app, man. Like I said, I highly recommend it. Y'all Akim to download it. All right, to keep up with the latest news, because you gotta understand, we prophets, man. We got to keep up with the news, man. Right? Niggas might call us boring for watching news, but hey, that's how we watching out and knowing when Yahweh shall come by through prophecies. And how you gonna know about prophecies? Know when it's happening by watching the fucking news, man. But anyway, this the book of China. Slakia, man. I was about to read the damn article and I said this the book of China. Knowing damn well Moab ain't got no damn book in the Bible. But anyway, it says China, Russia, North Korea, and Iran are all investing in ways to nuke America, man. You see that? So they finding different ways how they could bomb America, man. All right, and that's biblical because that's going to take place, man. Whether if you believe it or not, America is going to be destroyed. Thus said the Lord. Thus said the Holy Bible, man. Thus say His prophets as well, man. Because we speaking it. We telling y'all that, hey, man, this shit is about to happen, man. Matter of fact, let me go into the book of Habakkuk real quick. All right. Habakkuk, where we at? Habakkuk, there we go. Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse, I'm gonna get straight to the point. Habakkuk 2 and 3, it says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, right? Talking about the prophecies, right? One being is the MOTB in World War III, right? It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, meaning it's gonna happen in a certain time the Lord wanted to happen, man, right? It says, but at the end it should speak, meaning it should come to pass and not lie. Right, because the Lord said He's a man where He should not lie, roughly paraphrasing, right? It says, though it tarry, wait for it. Yeah, the prophecies may be tarrying. It may feel like it's not happening, but guess what? It says, though it tarry, wait for it. Why did the Lord say wait for it? Because it will surely come. It will not tarry. You see that? Our people thinking that this place got 20 plus years. You know what I'm saying? Our people think they can just live it up, think they can just go to college, live freely. No, man, these prophecies is happening, man. We ain't got time to be bullshitting, thinking about fucking college and shit like that, man. We're worrying about these prophecies coming to pass, man. We're ready for this shit to end, man. You see? It says, though it tarry, wait for it, man. Be patient, man. That's one thing about this truth. You got to be patient, man. You can't just expect the shit just to happen overnight. Even though we want it to, that's where your patience kick in, man. Like the elders apostles of Great Millstone, man, they got very good patience, man. For them to damn near be in the truth for 40 years or 30 plus years, that's patient, man. They barely seen prophecies, man. Compared to, brothers like me, that ain't been in the truth long. Just think about our elders and apostles, man. They been in the truth 30 plus years, man. They got very good patience, man. For them not to really see prophecies coming to pass like that. And that show you the great amount of faith they had as well. still to continue on and doing the work. So Yahweh Shah shine. That show you the faith they have, man. Because I tell you right now, not too many fucking people out here will still, matter of fact, hey, you seen what happened? Our elders apostles always talk about it. You seen what happened during the, if I'm not mistaken, the early 2001, if I'm not mistaken, when they said that was supposed to be the end of the Esau kingdom right then and there. What happened? A lot of niggas left the truth after that shit didn't happen. After that didn't come to pass, a lot of them, left the truth. But guess what? Our elders apostles still stood there, man. Why? Because of their faith, man. But anyway, it says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tear, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tear. You see that? And these prophecies is not tearing anymore, man. That's why we're starting to see even more articles going into the MOTB and World War III, man. Right? So let's read some more of this article. It says, at the height of the Cold War, President Ronald Reagan had the foresight to call upon the nation to support the strategic defense integrative, later known as the Star Wars defense system, to protect the United States from a potential USSR missile attack, which USSR is the Russians, right? It says, according to Fox News, it says, due to fearing Democrat opposition, our nation never fully built out our missile defense capability and doubled down on nuclear deterrence. We have relied upon our adversaries' fear that. Let me read that. It says, we have relied upon our adversaries' fear that our nuclear weapons could destroy them to deter their use of nuclear weapons against us or our allies. See, they basically putting fear on these other nations so they won't have to go to war with them. Because America know that they're not going to win this war. That's why they're using a fear tactic, man. To say, oh, y'all don't want smoke. Matter of fact, if you remember when that general from the United States was like, you don't want war. But he was like, what he was roughly paraphrasing what he was saying, he was like, you don't want war. We done seen war. And then he was like, we got to go to war. He was like, somebody else gonna have to raise your kids and daughters, roughly paraphrasing, your sons and your kids and shit. That's them just putting fear in you, fear in these other countries, man. They know they don't want to go to war. They know it. That's why they're trying to use fear tactics so they won't have to go to war, man. Right? But yeah, it says, where we at? Yep. Right here. It says, I'm highlight. It says, yep, right here. It says the results has been that our cities and populace remain unprotected from a nuclear attack from Russia or China. It says today, China, Russia, North Korea, and Iran continue to invest in technologies to expand their capability to hit the United States with nuclear weapons. All four countries have also escalated their threatenings rhetoric, indicating their willingness to use nuclear weapons in military conflict. By expanding their nuclear program, each has made clear that our nuclear arsenal is no longer a deterrent to their potential use of nuclear weapons, man. You see that? So, you got these other countries. The Lord is gathering these countries to rise against Babylon, man. That's prophecies, man. That's prophecy coming to pass, man. We're giving all praise to Yahweh Shah. But it says, if deterrence is dead, then the concept of mutually assured discretion is obsolete, and comprehensive missile defense must be resisted as an essential capability to protect our citizens. All right, and that's all I'm gonna read on that. Yeah, I'm Lord willing, I remember to drop the link in the bio, but y'all get the point. Hey, just know that, hey, man, World War III is not, man, right? So let me go to the book of Isaiah, chapter 13, and I'm going to start at verse 4. Isaiah 13:4. It says, the noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together. The Lord of hosts mustered the host of the battle. So this is the Lord doing this, man. The Lord is gathering these nations to come together, to rise against Babylon, man. All right, and he's also gathering them over there in the Middle East, man. Yahweh Shabbat, man. The Lord's judgment over there in the Middle East. But Isaiah 13 and verse 5, it says they come from a far country. You see, talking about those other nations, right? Even the missiles. It says they come from a far country, right? China, right? North Korea, Russia, Iran, right? It says they come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Lord Yahweh Shai, and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land, right? And what is the Lord weapons of his indignation, meaning hatred? The missiles, the ICBM missiles, man. It said to destroy the whole land. That's how we know it's talking about ICBM. It got to be talking about missiles, because how else America's whole land is going to be destroyed? It's going to have to be about missiles, right? So, yep, verse 6. I'm going to read verse 6 too. It says, "How ye, for the day of the Lord Yahweh Shai is at hand. It should come as a discretion from the Almighty." You see that? It said it should come as a discretion, because the ICBM missiles is going to bring destruction towards Babylon, America, man. It says from the Almighty. You see that? It's another point I wanted to make in this verse as well. Yep, right here, Isaiah 13 and 17. "Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them." Who is the Medes? The Medes are the Russians, man, because the Russians is going to be the main country to take down America, Babylon the Great, right? With the help of these other countries as well, man. So it says, "Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which should not regard silver as for gold, they should not delight in it." Meaning, no matter what you do, right? Because that's why America had all these peace treaties, right? Well, Trump was doing that with North Korea and shit, because they were trying to avoid the war, man. You see? But hey, the Lord got Trump ass out of office and put your boy Creepy Joe in, man. Isaiah 13 and verse 18. It says, "Their bows also should dash the young man to pieces." And what are the bows? The bows represent the ICBM missiles, man. It says their bows also should dash the young man to pieces. The young man of who? Esau Edom, man. Right? Esau Edom, man. Right? And also women as well. Everybody that's in that military, man. Y'all niggas gonna be fucking destroyed, man. Right? But it says their bows also should dash the young man to pieces, and they should have no pity on the fruit of the womb. The eye should not spare children, right? All right, the ICBM missiles is not going to spare your children as well. And also, it said their eyes also should spare children. Also, it's mainly talking about those ICBM missiles. But even when those UN troops come over here, man, they're not going to spare your children as well, man. You see that? When those UN troops come over. So, hey, it's going to get ugly, man. All right, Isaiah 13 and 19, it says, "In Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldeans, ecstasy, should be as when Yahweh overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah." How did the Lord overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah? By fire, man. All right, they tell you that in the book of Genesis, the 19th chapter, if I'm not mistaken, man. It tell you Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed by fire, man. For fucking wicked shit they did, man. The Mo community, man. But Babylon fucking around and damn went overboard with it. But Isaiah 13 and 20, "It should never be inhabited, neither should it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Neither should a raven pitch tent there, neither should the shepherds make their fold there." Right? That's how we know it's not talking about ancient Babylon, because ancient Babylon would be modern day Iraq, right? If I'm not mistaken, it's either Iraq or Iran, but I believe, damn, matter of fact, modern day Babylon. I think it's Iraq though. Like I said, what is Babylon? Yeah, Iraq. Yep, I was right. Kind. It's Iraq, right? So, and like I said, that's how we know this is talking about a different Babylon, because it said it should never be inhabited, neither should it be dwelt in from generation to generation. That's how we know it's not talking about ancient Iraq, man, because Iraq is still inhabited, man. It's not talking about ancient Babylon, because modern day ancient Babylon today, it would be modern day Iraq, man, and people still dwelling in that damn land. So we know it's talking about American. This is a future prophecy, man. Right? So that's all I wanted on that. We'll jump to the book of Jeremiah. Jeremiah chapter 50. Right? And verse 9. Right, as Jeremiah 50:9. For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country. What are those countries? China, Russia, Iran, North Korea. Right. It's more, but those are the main four, that was in the article, right? But it says, Babylon, a similar great nation. I'm going to read again. Jeremiah 50:9. For lo, I will raise and cause to come against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country. And they should set themselves in array against her from thence. She should be taken. The arrow should be as of a mighty expert man. None should return in vain, meaning they're not going to miss. All right, when those other countries shoot their missiles, they're not going to miss. Why? The main reason why is because ultimately the Lord's spirit is going to be on those missiles. And wherever the Lord want those missiles to hit at, that's where the fuck they're going to hit at, man. And they ain't going to miss. They ain't going to glaze nothing. They're going to hit their target, their neutral target, man. Right? They're going to hit their target, man. Like I said, whether if y'all believe it or not, man. And I'm going to drop down to verse 14. Jeremiah 50:14 says, put yourselves in array against Babylon round about, all ye that bend the bow. Shoot at her, spare no arrow, for she had sinned against the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You see that? You see that? It said, put yourselves in array against Babylon, talking about these other countries, not talking about us, man. Because we ain't going to be the ones to take down America, man. For you simple ass niggas that might think like that. When it said, put yourselves in array against Babylon, it's talking about these other nations, man, that's going to do it. Because they're going to be the one, mainly China going to be the one that's going to take this place down through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. But it says, put yourselves in the array against Babylon, round about, all ye that bend the bow. Shoot at her, spare no arrows, meaning don't spare her, man. Right? Don't show mercy on her, man, on this country, man. And then it says, for she has sinned against the Lord, because like the scripture said, their sins have reached up into heaven, man. So all that wicked shit they did, the Lord gonna repay their ass for that, man. That's why the Lord don't want them to show no damn mercy. And the Lord gonna put the spirit on them to not show no damn mercy, man. So let's go to the book of Revelations 11, and we'll close it out. Revelation chapter 11, and we will start at verse 12. It says, and they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither. And they ascended up into heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them. Right? And when it said, and they ascended up into heaven in a cloud, it's not actually talking about a damn cloud when you look up into the sky. No, it's talking about the chariots, man. The chariots are known as clouds, man. Right? So it says, and then it says, and their enemies beheld them, meaning that our enemies was just looking. Right? They were just looking at us getting beamed up. Right? Revelation 11:13, it says, in the same hour, meaning the same, in that same time when we was getting beamed up, right? It said in the same hour was there a great earthquake. It's not talking about an actual earthquake, the regular earthquakes you have. It's talking about the earthquake coming from those ICBM missiles, because when those ICBM missiles hit, the earth gonna shake, man. The ground gonna shake. Like the script say, the earth gonna shake to and fro like a drunkard, man, roughly paraphrasing. It says in the same hour was there a great earthquake, and the 10th part of the city fell. And what's the 10th part of the city? The 10th part of the city is Babylon the Great, America, man. All right, when you look, like I always say, when you look on a FEMA map, it got America divided in 10 parts, man. Right? Showing you the 10th part of the city is America, man. It said in the 10th part of the city fell, and in the earthquake was slain a man 7,000. That's not literally talking about only 7,000 people gonna die. No, we know it's gonna be way more than that, man. Because the scripture tell you the slain of the Lord should be many, man. All right, you're gonna have more people dying than be saved, man. So that 7,000 just represents completion. So it says, and in the earthquake was slain a man 7,000, and the remnant, right, talking about the elect and the great multitude, right, and the remnant were frightened and gave glory to the God of heaven. You see that? Because we're gonna be so damn scared, we don't know if we're gonna be saved. Like the scriptures say, the righteous shall scarcely make it, roughly paraphrasing, man. So of course we're gonna be frightened and give glory to Yahweh Shai when we get delivered, man. You know, it says, and gave glory to the God of heaven. It says, verse 14, the second woe is past, talking about World War II. And behold, the third woe come quickly, talking about World War III, right? Because when you do the math, World War II happened around, what, 70 plus years ago? No more than 77 years ago? 78 years? It was between 70 years ago, man, right? So that war wasn't that long ago. You see, that's why I said the third woe come quickly, man. But guess what? This third woe is going to be here in Babylon the Great, man, because America never had war in this land, man, besides, civil war. But I'm talking about, from the enemy, man, from, from another country, man. People from another country shooting missiles over here trying to take you out, man, right? America going to get their cherry popped, man, because America's a virgin. Why you think it's called old virgin daughter of Babylon, right? America's about to get ready to get that cherry popped, man. And it's going to get popped by those ICBM missiles. All right. So, Lord, when this video was edifying, I'm going to close out giving all praise and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rachakodash. Shalom to the next time. Shalom.